All right, ladies and gentlemen, Rush Sports Broadcasting here, bringing you the first of four games this weekend for the Ashburn Xtreme in the AHF Showcase, the November Showcase. Today, the Ashburn Xtreme taking on the tomorrow's Ice Select Team, 16U, uh, just to the north of Virginia. So we are here up at the Fire Skate Zone in Chesapeake, New Jersey, and we are waiting as they cut the ice, and then we'll have the teams out. Ashburn will be wearing their home white for both their games today. This evening, excuse me, at 8:50, they will be taking on the New Jersey teams. Then tomorrow morning at 10:30, they will be taking on the uh, New Jersey Rockets, and then tomorrow at 4:10, they will be taking on the New York City Skyliners. This is not a tournament, people. This is a showcase, and as such, that means that they do not. They don't have. It's all just they're just playing each other to get into the games required for the Atlantic Hockey Federation champion. Standings. So these four teams playing. We'll start it off with the TI Selects and Ashford Extreme here in about 5 to 10 minutes. We should see the teams coming out here shortly. Stand by on Red Sports Broadcasting, and we will be right back with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here on Run Sports Broadcasting, we are delayed right now as we are awaiting officials. Uh, just had officials in the last game, but uh, that is the only thing holding us up. Both teams are on the benches, but they have not been able to warm up because they don't have any officials here yet. And that is what the holdup is. So, anybody looking for the broadcast, just hang out. We'll be back with you here in a few moments as we still wait for stripes to come through so we can play some hockey. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see on your screen, we have officials. We have the teams warming up. There's about a minute left of warm-ups here as we get ready to start this matchup between the Columbus Ice Selects and the Ashburn Xtreme AA Team team. Should make for a very interesting team. As I know some of these players know each other, from previous seasons or previous experiences. So should be fun, should be good, and we're looking forward to what will be a awesome matchup. Should be a tight matchup based off the record and the scores against common opponents. Give us a couple more minutes and we will be ready for some hockey this weekend from the Philadelphia Flyers skate zone up in Tuscaloosa, New Jersey. Okay, so Ashburn going to start with the lineup. Raquel is going to be out there with O'Neill and Leeds to start this one. Zach Morris and Alex Pasolescu up on the defense and in net starting Tommy DeVos. And then tomorrow's ice team looks like on defense they've got Bislak. Looks like it's Bislak and Hyman. And then they got and that face off won by tomorrow's ice. Have a shot towards the net that goes up over the net. So finishing that up. So it's along with Cosmides, and Pasco that are out there on the forward line for TI. That face off won by Cal. It does get out of the zone by Ashburn. Now working his way up, coming through Cal with a shot towards the net. That's blocked away by the stick of the tomorrow's nice defense. Trying to get through, Leeds holds it down low. Now he gets it to the front, trying to sneak it around, but he is checked. He goes into the goal frame, breaks his stick in the process, and now we'll get a face off down low since the net came off based off the check of the tomorrow's ice player. No, they are going to say out. So it is out of the zone. Now face off. Won by Cal. He gets it down. Moves it down low. Trying to get it out. Tomorrow's ice. Looking down low. Back up top. Maxwell. He takes a shot. That goes high up over the net. That's tipped out front. Now looking low. Now Morse is going to get it for Ashton. Now back down low. Ti gets it back. Now cutting to the middle. Maxwell with a shot and a save by DeVos. Kicked away. Kicked out. And finally gets out. And here goes Leeds. Leeds trying to get down, but he couldn't get through center ice. Now resetting and regrouping is TI. Now back down low. Trying to get through. And offside at the line is TI. And we will get a face off just inside the Ashburn zone. 15:43 remaining here in the first period. Still 0-0. Now in for the faceoff. Feliciano sends it back. He sends through, gets it to Voltima. Voltima trying to get it out. Can't. Van Betten setting it up. Now finally not able to work it out. Trying to push it up. And here goes. There's a shot that goes just wide of the blocker and just wide of the net. Now working down low, Van Betten trying to get it out of the zone. Can't. Feliciano with it now. Feliciano working his way through. Feliciano to Voltima. Voltima trying to get his way up. Looks up and gets it out of the zone. And now here comes Conchar. Conchar coming in on the side. He can't his shot, but it sticks aside and goes harmlessly behind the net. Now Feliciano sitting up top of Revic. Shot towards the net. Blocked away by the netminder for TI. Now Ryan with it down low into the corner. He sends it towards the net. Not able to cover it up. And it is checked up off the puck and into the net is the TI player. And that'll give us a face-off inside the zone. Now down low, Murphy. He wins it towards, now up top. Revic sending it towards the net. Now towards the net. Now wide. Trying to get down low. North. Now Revic is held up. TI is fighting for it in the corner with Revic down there and a host of Ashburn players. Now finally out it goes. Now Murphy losing an edge. That's held in at the line by the TI defense. And now bound coming across to Mike Donovan. Donovan looking up, trying to send it up. Can't. And now inside the zone and back it comes. Now working their way out. Coming up the near side boards, checked up off the puck. Now Murphy sends it out of play as he tries to clear the zone, and we'll get a face-off to the right of the Ashburn net, and netminder Tommy DeVos. Now Rutherford in for this face-off, line 4 out there. He's out there with Ratterman and let's see, Ratterman and someone else, but he gets it up, leads. Now sending it across. They send it all the way down, and that is icing and face-off coming up back inside the Ashburn, or excuse me, inside the TIN on that icing call. 3:30 left remaining here in the first period. Ashburn and TI tied up at 0. Rutherford in for this face-off. Rutherford, he picks it up. He's got it now. He's trying to go low with it. Gets it out front. Looks for Ratterman. Shot towards the net. That's wide. Now back out front. Ratterman with a shot. And another shot for Ratterman. Now sit back down low. Now Rutherford. Look, it's a lead. Force. Shot. Save. Back off to the corner. Now Rutherford's with it. Rutherford protecting the puck. Looking to get to the middle. He does. And tries to send it back for Leeds. He does. Now back out front. Can't get to it. Sending it around. Pressure. Van Betten can't hold the line, and it gets all the way down the ice, and that is going to be icing and a face-off coming up back inside the TIN. Now Kyle in for this face-off for Ashburn. Facing off against the TI player. That is tied up and taken by O'Neill, but then it's taken right back by Dixon from TI. He's trying to get through. He can't squeeze the defense. Fortuna knocks him out. Ryan trying to get himself up for that. Now, seeing the crossfires O'Neill. O'Neill looking for it. He goes wide. He is checked up off the puck and now sent around. Back low, inside the zone. Cal can't quite hold the zone, and it's sent right back as Ryan tries to, but it gets sent back in by TI. and being sent around. Now, centering feed, that goes wide or goes through. And now here comes O'Neal with Ryan. O'Neal trying to get wide. He sends it back forward for Ryan. Can't quite connect. In fact, comes now Feliciano coming back to it. Couldn't quite get through the other players. And now it is sit down by TI. That is going to be icing. And that'll bring the faceoff back inside the TI zone with 11:53 remaining here in the first period. Currently a scoreless game. Now in for the face-off, Feliciano. Feliciano ties it up, but it comes away. Wu's got it. Wu sends it down. Wu sends it down behind, looking for Conchar. Now it's sent up and dubbed down to Conchar. Conchar tries to send it back to the middle, but no one home. Now giving chase over there. Wu tipped up, but can't quite get it. And now back comes. Here comes Feliciano. Feliciano coming through. Now behind the net. Ravitch up top, holds his own. Sent towards the net, saved by the netminder. And trying to get through. Here comes now to the middle. Apostolescu sends it. It's shot by Feliciano, blocked aside by the defense. And working their way through. Trying to get good pressure by Ashburn, but not able to get anything past the netminder just yet. Sent up. And there is no icing as that is tipped by a TI stick. And now sent to the middle, turned over, and shot towards the net and a goal. That goal was scored by, looks like that's Leeds. That looks like Leeds. Leeds with the goal. So, sorry guys. All right, that face-off won by TI as they work their way back, trying to get through the zone. Now being sent up by Ashburn. Ashburn sends it up. Reeves giving chase. Trying to get to it. Now sent down low. Leeds with it. Grant Leeds sends it in. It is goes wide of Donovan's stick. He couldn't quite get it there. And now working their way through. Trying to get up. Can't. Now looking across. Trying to work their way out of the zone. Now Maxwell. He jumps it back to Pasco. Pasco sends it in. Trying to get it up and out. He does get it up. And now TI working. It's dumped in to the zone, and Leeds going to give chase. Sent up. Radaman giving chase now. Now along to the other side. Trying to get through. Tipped off the stick by Revich. Now sent down by TI now. Radaman trying to set up. He finds Leeds. Leeds coming through. Leeds trying to toe drag around one. Now a shot towards the net by Rutherford. Another shot by Radaman on the rebound. Does not go in. And now Rutherford steals that one. He takes a shot towards the net. It pops up. It's saved by the netminder. And now sent out. It goes all the way down. And that is icing. And we will get a face-off back inside the TIN. 9-10 remaining here in the first period. Ashburn up 1-0. Rutherford Slide is out there. He's out there with Ryan and Brandon. Rutherford for the taken by TI as they push it through. Now trying to get low. So partially missing a check there. As he tried to dishonor the pucker, but couldn't. Now Rivers trying to get it out. It's coming up to Radaman. Radaman looking up. He finds Ryan. Ryan coming wide. He loses the mid. Now it gets in. And it's onside at the line as they continue to look. Now TI looking to break out. Trying to get down. Down. No icing. Icing. So Montana's got to go ahead and do the next centering foul. Trying to limit their center. I almost turned it over. Now, 4 days way out. Rutherford Now shot towards the net by Ti. It's sent off to the corner. Full teamer with it now. He checks the player off the puck, trying to get it up. O'Neill's out there. I'm sorry, that's still Ryan. Now looking to get up, but not enough on it as he tried to hit O'Neill. Could not. And now back towards the middle. Shot towards the net. Shot saved by DeVos. It goes wide. Now working his way up. Here comes O'Neill. O'Neill to Rutherford. Rutherford. I think he was trying to, didn't realize that Ryan was leaving. Now there's a shot from center ice that DeVos has to make the save on. And back it comes. Now, working up. Try to get out. Ti clogging it up. Now working towards the middle. Shot. That goes wide. Trying to get out of the zone. Finally able to get out of the zone. But that is too many men. No call. Now, shot. Saved by DeVos on the short side. And held on to. 7-3 already here in the first period. Ashburn up 1-0. Now Feliciano in the faceoff for Pasco. Pasco with it. He sends it wide. Trying to get through. Down low. Trying to get it out. Cannot. Finally does get out. Ti sends it right back in. And now into the corner comes Apostolescu. Apostolescu sending it up. And it gets out of the zone. But Feliciano couldn't quite get his hands on it. That's offsides at the line. And we will get a faceoff just outside the Ashburn zone. 6:39 remaining here in the first period. Still 1-0 Ashburn. Sorry about that. I was distracted. That face off won by Ashburn. They bring it up ice and get it in on net, and it is saved by the netminder. Now inside the face off won by Ti as they look to break out. They're coming down the ice on the far side, trying to get it out. Comes back. Feliciano knocks it off his stick, and now down low. Ti and Ti probably could have been close to a tripping call there on Morse, but it did not get called. Now down low, looking, trying to send it in. It's sent in. Vasilevsky with it. He looks behind the net. He sends it around. Now behind, leads, looking, trying to get it. Now it's picked up by Feliciano, and he is offsides at the line. Uh, good try there by Conchar keeping it hand on the blue line, but the rule is a skate has to be in contact with the blue line or the neutral zone in order to be not offside, not a hand. That does not count. All right, so face off coming up just outside the TI zone, and that's won by Murphy. Now 17. Ryan sends it around for Ashburn behind the net. Donovan gets chased into the far side corner. He holds on to it. And now Ti comes away with it, and they break out through center. Now working through into the zone. Checked up off the puck. Ti, number 55. Now into the corner, taking a look. Trying to get around. Cannot. It is all stuffed up inside the corner over here. And the puck came loose. Trying to keep it in. It is kept in at the line there by Maxwell, and now sends it around. Donovan up there trying to get up. Now finally sent up to Murphy. Murphy tips it in as Ryan tries to get through it. Can't. And now working their way back through center. Now tipped in. Rabbit's giving chase for Ashburn. He sends it around. What's the Rabbit? It comes out. Oh, they missed it. So that good count just came out, and now that's going to be an icing foul, and we're going to face off inside the Ashburn. 4:41 remaining here in the first period. Ashburn up 1-0. Now in for this face-off, Rutherford. That's one. He sends it back to Donovan. Donovan gets it up, and now Donovan. Donovan comes in. He's got Wu with him. He takes the shot that's blocked away. Now looking through the middle. Wu can't get it low. Radaman trying to send it out for Rutherford. Couldn't. Held in, though, by Bultima. Now sent towards the net by Wu. Sorry, that was Radaman. Now T.I. with it. As they look to break out, they do. Now back to Van Benton. Sends it across. Now back to Van Benton. That was read all the way by T.I. Coming in, shot, and a goal scored by T.I. As he read that pass all the way. That was telegraphed. And now it is 1-1. So 1-1. Now Kyle in for the face-off here for Ashburn. Face-off over Kyle. Step back there. Now Moore sending it up. He sends it up for Leeds. Leeds sending it through. Now checked up off the puck by O'Neill. Puck goes around. Now Kyle to the middle looking for Leeds. Couldn't quite get it to him. And now back comes Ashburn. T.I. T.I. Through. Leeds looking to get it up. There is offsides at the line. And that'll give us a face-off here just outside the Ashburn zone. Face-off there won by Ashburn. It's Powell. Powell sending it across, looking for Vasilescu. Cannot. Now Morris trying to send it through. Now working their way up. Back to Leeds. Leeds tips that one into the zone. There's no icing as it's tipped on the right side of red. So no icing. Now kept in by Kyle. Kyle sends it to Morris. Morris sends a bouncer in on net that's saved. Leeds almost got a stick on it though. Now behind the net. Looking. Now T.I. coming away with it as they look to break out through center. They're coming through center. Shot. Mike Dixon. That goes one in the net. Vasilescu trying to hold it up, but you're not. Kyle will send it around. Now Maxwell with it. Maxwell. He loses the puck. Leads with it. Leads sends it towards for now. Luckily, cleared away and had sent out by O'Neill. And now Maxwell trying to set up and get broken back in for T.I. It does get back in. And now Chase being given behind. Now working your way up. Feliciano tried to get out. That came out. And face-off going to happen right outside the Ashburn. And we are down to 2:27 remaining here in the first period. T.I. locked up at ones. Feliciano was in for this face-off. He wins that one back, but T.I. takes it. And now sets up and out. Working. Now sending it through. Trying to get out of the zone. Oh, it is. Held in at the line by T.I. Now Ryan coming away with it. Trying to push it up to Feliciano. Can't. Maxwell stops that one up, and he looks to get it into the zone. Cannot. Now Feliciano sending it across. He sends it up for Conchard. Conchard not able to gain possession, but it is still inside the zone, and now finally sent up and out. And now Sterbutzel. Sterbutzel looking to do something with it. He sends it up the zone, and that is sent out. And Ryan now giving chase. Now sent towards now. Shot by Feliciano. Almost went short side. Now he's going to get to it as that puck is away. Trying to send it across. Looking for Conchard. Couldn't get it to him. And now Sterbutzel going to regroup with Rebels. Now sent up and tipped in by Feliciano. Scores are changing. So they'll just dump it in and T.I. will break out. Now back comes T.I. Putting it up. And dumped in. And now around as Revic chases it down to Ashburn. Now Donovan sending it out. Gets it out to center and down low as it is pushed in by TI. Now centering. That's getting on as back to the point. Shot towards the net. That's blocked out by the defense. Now trying to get it up out. Donovan, he gets it deeper into the zone and he's fighting with the TI player and they come away with it as they reset behind their own net. Trying to come out. This pass, that's going to go all the way down. And that is going to be icing and a face-off coming up inside the TIN with 31.6 seconds remaining here in the first period. Now Murphy in for the face-off. That is one tied up. And now taken back by TI as TI looks to put it up. Now working his way around Dixon. Dixon dumps it in. Will team give it chase. And then they throw it for Ashburn. Now Murphy with it. Murphy looking to get the puck out of the zone. And locked up on the far side boards. Now trying to set it out. Can't get it out of the zone. And shot towards the end of the first period. 5 shots on goal in that period for TI. 10 for Ashburn. And after one, the score is 1-1. So we're 1-1 after one. Ashburn and TI locked up. And we will be back for the second period here in just a couple of moments. So small correction. Ashburn, excuse me, TI had 6 shots on goal in this first period. So, 10-6 shots in favor of Ashburn, but on the big scoreboard, we're still tied up, locked up at ones. Second period about to come your way. Now the Rutherforth line is out there. He's out there with Ratterman, and we've got Donovan maybe on that other side. I'm trying to tell who's the other person is on that side. He's got leads out there with their kind of leads. I'm trying to see. All right, we'll have more to the pass the rescue and how many both still in up. Over the face off. One by TI. Now looking back, looking across. Rutherford tries to get through. He is checked up off the play. So Rutherford was down and he was hurt, and because of that, he has to come off. It's kind of an awkward hit. All right, so face off coming in, Cal out there. The face off won by Cal. Now he sends it around. Now working his way up, coming through. Now back to the net. Now a shot towards the net. That goes wide of the net. It's behind. DeVos looking to try and get, and now working his way up. And here comes the possible rescue. He tries to get out, but Ti coming right back at him. Now check up off the play by Morse. Now let's take that. It gets the Leeds. The Leeds is in on a break. He's hooked down. And it should be a penalty shot because he was free and clear. And he was hooked from behind. But it looks like they're just going to give him the 2 minutes. So that was definitely a restraining foul from behind. It should have been a penalty shot. They're making him for 2 minutes. So we'll let the rest ref the game, even though that's not what the USA Hockey rulebook says. But we'll let them do like we do. So we're just waiting for the penalty to go up on the clock, so we can begin this power play for the Ashburn Xtreme. So then they put the penalty up on the wrong side of the board. They put it on home, even though it's not home, and now it's sent back towards the net. So Ashburn coming back, Leeds holds the line on this power play for Ashburn. Now inside the zone, Leeds working his way towards. He sends it towards the middle, but it goes right to a TI stick, and still not able to get it out. As Cal's still trying to get out, and finally comes right back as O'Neill. O'Neill's good at the line. He sends it over for Leeds, almost has him, but now O'Neill behind the net, saved by the netlighter. The netlighter has made some pretty big saves for Ti. Now behind, low, Cal, down to Leeds, back to Cal, playing catch with it. Now sending it up, and it is tipped away by the TI defense. And waved off the icing, and I'm not sure why. But now here comes Leeds again on the break. He drives it back to Conchar. He tried to send it across. Now a shot towards the net by Voltima. But not able to get there. Now Morse sends it towards the net. That's intercepted. Back comes a TI, but blocked away by Voltima. And now back comes O'Neill. That's on sides at the line. He tried to send it back for Leeds, but they made it crossed. Wires got crossed, and it got right out there, and it was cleared back by Ti. Now working their way back, Feliciano. Now Rutherford tips it up for Feliciano. He dumps it in, and it gets back out of the zone. Now Feliciano looking, regrouping, sending it through, trying to get up. He gets it up for Morse. Morse coming it in. Morse coming it towards the net. Can't get in there. Now back low. Sits across. Take it out there, and now working their way back. And checked up off the play by Rutherford as he comes back. And now back comes the trying to get out of the zone. Now trying to get it out of the zone as they are still in the power play, losing an edge, and now offsides. That puck most certainly did not come out of the zone, but ref called it offsides, and it wasn't even the low ref's call. The official that was right on the line that did not call it that. But either way, power play is done for Ashburn. We have 13:40 remaining in the second period. Murphy out there with Donovan. He ties that puck up, and Ti comes away with it and gets it deep into the zone. Now behind the net, Revitz. Revitz sending it around for Donovan. Donovan working his way up, sending it towards the net. Can't get it out. Now Revitz does get it up. He finds Leeds. He's got Donovan with him. Tries to push it over, but he's skating himself 22 rows before he can push it over to Donovan. Now behind the net, so Donovan with it into the far side corner. Working his way through. Trying to get around the official right now. So we have a 2-on-2 battle in the corner. Finally, coming away with it there is Murphy, and it is pickpocketed, and back comes T.I. T.I. working in across. He drop passes it. It's poke checked off there by Conchar, and that one did come out, but wasn't called. So makeup call maybe. Now that it's put down, and that is icing, and we will get a face-off back inside the Ashburn end. Down to 12:39 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn and TI locked up at 1. All right, Cal's back in for this face-off. Now Cal in for the face-off. He ties it up, and finally won by Cal, taken back. He's got Ryan with him. Ryan and O'Neill is stumped in by Ryan. They're going to give chase. Now looking, trying to get through. And Cal losing that. He sends it up. That's a hand pass, and that'll give us a face-off here at the center ice spot. Now in for the face-off here. Cal. Now face-off 1. Sent by Vasilescu over to North. Now Cal gets it out of his zone. Now here comes Cal. Cal working his way into the zone, into the blue line. It's heading farther. Now Ryan comes away with it. He turns it into a 1. Tries to get it over for Vasilescu, who is checked up off the puck. And now back a 4-on-1 shot towards the net. Saved by the post on the point blank shot. And out it goes. Now Feliciano. Feliciano working his way through. Now into the corner. Trying to get it through to no one in the middle for him to pass it to. And now working out. Here comes Malinar coming up. He's the goal scorer for TI. Leads the goal scorer for Ashburn right now. Now around behind. Looking up. Sending it. And finally sent up, but that is going to be far enough for icing and bring that face-off all the way back down inside the Ashburn end. Down to 11-13 here in the second period. So approaching the halfway point of this game. Still tied up at 1. Now Feliciano in for this face-off. Face-off won by TI. Now back to the point. Can't get it around. And now Sabuckel behind the net. He's checked off the puck. Still fighting behind the net, though, with TI player. Now finally Revich comes away with it. Revich sending it up. He gets it up. Look at the corner. Let's block out front by Feliciano. And now sent in. Now around behind. Turned over. Contract sending it back for Wu. Wu sending it to the middle for Feliciano. And Wu is driven out the play. Now Feliciano dumps it into the corner. Conchar giving chase and checks the player off. And now Feliciano. Feliciano to Revich. Revich sends it back down for Feliciano. And it's along the boards. Finally, TI comes away with it, but they put it all the way down. That is icing. And we will get a face-off back inside. The TI is going to the left. Here in the second period. Sorry, a little bit of an early morning. Didn't get a full night's sleep. A little bit of an early morning driving up here, so apologize for a little bit of yawning. Now running for this face out. He runs that one back. He ties it up. Now down low. Running for it. Working. He's trying to send it back to Ryan, but Ryan down to the middle of the ice. Now a shot towards the net that goes over the head of Tommy DeVos. And now working their way through. Now trying to get through. Shot towards the net. Saved by DeVos. That goes off to the corner. Now still trying to work his way through. Splits up. Can't get it out. Now Raderman does finally get it out, I believe. Nope, it's still stuck up here at the corner. Finally, now TIA comes away with it. Shot towards the net. That goes wide. Now, Ben Benton sends it around. Looking. Leads. Trying to send it up. That's stopped up at the point. Now a shot saved by DeVos. He sends it around. Radaman checked up off the play. Trying to get out of the zone. Finally, Van Benton does get it out of the zone. And back up at center. TI takes it right back. Now, sent back Ultima. Sending it out. Looking for leads. He misses. And now they are looking to work it into the zone. Can't get out of here. Now a shot towards the net that goes wide. Now behind the net, Rutherford. Rutherford avoids a check. Gets it over to Bultima. Bultima sends it right back around behind the net. Still trying to get out of the zone is Ashburn. As TI has been bottled up now here for the last probably 45 seconds inside the zone. Now working towards the middle. Rutherford with it. He sends it up for Radaman. Radaman leads. Leads. Working his way up. Coming in. Shot towards the net. Saved by the netminder. We're able to get some of their players off. Leeds still needs to change because he's been out there for a while. Checked out there. Now back comes TI. Working around, coming middle. Can't get it through though as he is checked off the play. Now shot towards the net. Saved by DeVos. He holds on. And now working their way up. Trying to get it for the line, but that is outside. Oh, they said it was offsides, but I don't know. But it really doesn't matter what we think or what the video evidence says because it's whatever the official calls on the ice is going to be where it's going to stay. No official has ever changed their call because somebody in the stands or somebody on the bench didn't agree with it. That has happened 0 times in the history of sports. All right. So face off won by Ashburn. Set to end. Murphy dumps it in as TI tried to clear. Now behind the net. Working along the far side board. Coming through. Now TI coming up. 2-on-2 at the line. Code right around one, but can't get around the other one. And now back comes Murphy. Murphy works his way up. He sends it across. He finds Ryan. Ryan can't toe drag around though. And right back they come. Now Donovan gets it up. He gets it for Ryan. Ryan to Donovan. Donovan sending it towards the net, but too deep. Not able to get a shot off. And now back to the top. Vasilevsky holds on. And shot saved by the netminder. He'll hold on. And a face-off coming up to his left. We're down to 7:21 remaining here in the second period. Ashburn and TI still locked up at 1. Now Callan to the face-off. He wins that back. O'Neal with it. O'Neal working. Sends it out front. Oh, Cal couldn't quite pull the trigger on it, and it squeaks its way out to center, and Ashburn will have to regroup. Revich now. He sends it up for Cal, but that's taken back by TI, and they're going to dump it in. Now, behind the net. Butzel sending it up. He hits the official, and then it goes straight to Cal. Cal is bumped off, but he maintains the puck and his skate, so he's still skating behind the net with it. He's taken down. That's probably a trip. Not going to be called. Now back, Revich. Revich sending it towards the net, looking for a tip, but he goes wide. Now into the far side corner is Rules fighting with a couple TI players for it. Away comes saved by Cal at the line. He dumps it right back in, and out it goes to center. Now Sabutzel. Sabutzel looking. He sends it across for Revich. Revich looking up. That is probably, well, it might not have been offside. That might have been onside. All right, so now coming through. Here comes TI. TI working their way through, trying to get it with speed. Not able to. Now they do get it up. There's a shot for the net, blocker away by DeVos. Now back behind, could not get this centering team, could not get a stick on it, and that puck comes all the way down as Maxwell picks it up for TI. Now TI looking behind. Maxwell trying to get up. Trying to break it out to Kuzmites. Could not. Now turned over. Leeds couldn't quite get a shot off though. and now finally sent up. Now Revich giving chase. Now a shot short side, held on by DeVost. He'll hold on to it, and that'll give us a face-off here to the left of the Ashburn net. 5:24 remaining here. 5:24 remaining here in the second period. Feliciano wins that. There's a trip, but he's lost his feet, and now behind into the corner, looking, trying to get it out of the zone. Finally coming up is Conchon. Gets it to Leeds. Leeds tries to turn by same move. Look about 50% of the time, and that is sent out of play by TI, and that'll give us a face-off just outside the TI zone with 5 minutes remaining, as you can see the scoreboard straight ahead. Feliciano in for this face-off. He wins that. Looked in by Conchar, but TI takes it right back and gets it on the zone. All right, Conchar coming up with a shot. Yeah, it goes right into the glove basket of the official of the goaltender. He holds on, and face-off coming up to the right of the TI net. Now Feliciano, he wins it back to Pasolescu. Shot towards the net, glove down by the netminder, and we'll do it again. Now Feliciano in. He wins that one back. Apostolescu cannot hold the line, so Ashburn will have to regroup. Get right back out as he tries to hit Conchar. It bounces in. Now Chase, taken by Feliciano. He sends a shot towards the net, but it's blocked away by the defense. Now along the boards, sends it right back out. And sent out of the zone. Now Morse chasing it down. And it's up now. Conchar, he couldn't hold the pass. And it's sent in on net from the neutral ice as they try to get it out. Now Conchar sending it up. It gets out of the zone. Now Feliciano with it. Feliciano sending it back. Looks for Pasolescu. Pasolescu sending it up for Conchar. That's tipped in. No icing. And they'll go ahead and change. Now Ryan giving chase. And Radaman knocks that puck down and isn't able to hold the line. It does get out. And now back comes TI. And offsides. And what's the code? So apparently the stick lift is now a slash. Because it looked like a pretty good stick lift from this angle. But the slashing is the call. So Rutherford is going to sit for 2 minutes for slashing on us. But it was definitely a stick lift. His stick was under it. You can't slash. That's a poor call. But either way, but I'm also biased because that's my kid. So, all right. Working their way out. Here comes Ashburn on the penalty kill. Now back into the near side corner. Now shot towards the net. DeVos with the save. He sends it off to the far side corner. Now Radaman. Now it's to Butzel. Watching the TI player. Trying to get possession. Trying getting it out. But it's sent around. TI continuing to pressure and hold. Shot. Short side. Save by the post. Another shot save. Now off to the corner. Looking. Sending to the outside. Another shot. That goes wide. Now into the far side corner. CI is working this power play, trying to get through. They put it off the back of the net. Shot towards the net that goes through the crease, but nobody was there to get to it. And continuing to work their way up. And finally, Sabato able to get it out of the zone. That'll get far enough for icing. And face-off coming back inside the Ashburn end. We are down to 2:23 remaining here in the second period. and 49 seconds remaining on the penalty to Rutherford for slashing. Now face off. Now in the corner. The Ferens was looking for it. Now back up top for Molinar. Now he sends it down low as they continue. That's Dixon. Dixon on the near side corner. He tries to send it through for TI, but it is recovered. Sent out of the zone. It hits the defender, so it will stay. No icing. It wouldn't have been icing anyway. Um, Now working the way back. So 15 seconds remaining on the power play for TI. 145 remaining here in the first period as they continue to work it down low as they've got a man advantage for a few more seconds. Now working the way out. Can't get it out of the zone. Now finally Revich does get it out of the zone. He sends it down. No icing. And now back in. Murphy. Down low. Revich. Now towards the middle. Oh, and centering pass sent there by Murphy. Take it back by TI as they get it in. And now checked up off the play. There's Van Benton. Now sending it up and down. That's going to go in on net. It does go on net, so no icing. 52 seconds remaining here in the second period. Still tied at 1. Turned over as it's in the feet of O'Neal, but he couldn't find it. He didn't know where it was. And now back comes 3-on-2. 3-on-3 at the line. Shot towards the net. Sticked aside by Tommy LaVost. And sent out by Cal. Cal sends it down. Leeds giving chase on Maxwell. Maxwell sends it out. But O'Neal takes it back for Ashburn. He dumps it in. O'Neal being checked up off the play. Now with it. Check. Down low. Sends it. O'Neal sends it back up top for Apostolescu. Shot towards the net. And a goal. Scored. Scored by Cal on the tip, on the stop by Apostolescu, and that'll put Ashburn up 2-1 with 10 seconds remaining here in the second period. Cal from Apostolescu, and there may have been a second assist on that. I just don't know if there was. So 2-1, 10 seconds remaining in the second. That face off by Feliciano won. Now sent back out to neutral. That is the end of the second period. Ashburn up 2-1 on tomorrow's ice. So we got about a minute break here. Stick with us, and we'll be right back with you in a couple minutes for the third and final period. All right, so the Feliciano line will be out to start this third period. He is out there with Ryan and Conjar. Um, 12 shots on goal in that period for TI for a two-period total of 18. and 9 shots on the goal from Ashburn uh, in that period for a two-period total of 19. Ashburn scored the only goal of the second frame, so they are going into the third period up 2-1. You're almost ready for the second period, excuse me, third period. Now, Police, that is won by Ti, trying to get it out, but goes to the side and Conchard gets to it and dumps it in. Now Maxwell behind sends it around, trying to get it up, tip, and now back up Ti, working speed on the side. He sends it wide over that. Now trying to get up. And finally, Maxwell chasing it down. Feliciano watching that player, and then now Maxwell behind the net, trying to send it up. He gets it up for the Now, here comes Revich. Revich sends it in. He dumps it in. Ryan going to give chase for Ashburn into the corner. Now behind the net. Maxwell. He spins around, gets away from one. Now sends it up as he looks for number 77. Can't quite get it quick front of that. Feliciano gets it and tips it in. And now, big of T.I. Ashburn calling a change. And getting around. Shot towards the net. Saved by the post. Point blank on the breakaway. Now working their way up. Getting down the ice. There will not be icing. Now, slips around behind. Now Rutherford behind the net. He's checked up off the play behind the net. And puck goes around to the far side corner. Now, intercepted there. Held in by Leeds. And then finally poked out there by T.I. Now working. Towards the net. Shot saved by the ball. Still hold on. And give us a face off here to the left of the Ashburn net. 15:29 remaining here in the third period. Ashburn up 2-1. Now one by Murphy. He sends it up. Looks up. Donovan. Donovan sending it up for Leeds. He hits Leeds. Leeds with the shot towards the net. That's saved. Kicked out. Leeds having to regroup. As that kicked out. Now Ti looking to work their way in. And offsides at the line. Is offside is Dannenfelser was just offsides there. And we'll do it. We'll have a face off just outside the Ashburn zone. So in for this face off here, Robbins, he ties it up. He's tied up with Murphy. They finally come away from it. It's just PI. And then they get in. Now it's Donovan. Donovan trying to send it up. Gets it up. He finds Leeds. Leeds trying to pass it, but no one's skating to the puck. And now Donovan sends it around. Now sending it up and out of play is TI. And that'll give us a face off inside their zone with 14:47 remaining in the game. Now face off. One by Ashburn. Sent towards the net. Shot saved. Leads behind the net. Puts on the brakes. Goes to the other side. Tries to get it to Donovan, but it just squeaks off of his. Might have been poke check by the team. And now held in by Murphy at the line. Now Donovan. Donovan with Leeds. Oh, he put it in his skates. And it gets kicked back out the center. Now Dixon trying to get through. He dumps it in. They'll change while Ashburn recovers. Now Van Benton sending it up. He finds Leeds. Leeds with it. He gets it up for O'Neill, but O'Neill's stick is tied up and it gets out. Now working their way up. Coming through. Leeds. Leeds. Dumps it in. Looking for O'Neill. O'Neill's outside. At the line. Now he gets it up. Finds Cal? I think that's Cal. What's out there now? No, with them. Yeah, it's Cal that's out there with them. Puck is still loose. Puck is still loose side of the net. It's not covered up. And now it is covered up. And that'll do it for the scrum at the side of the net. As soon as the whistle blew, Ryan stopped. Good thing because that could have turned to a little more than that. So Cal in for this face-off. Now that face-off won by Cal, sent down low by Rebic. Now Ryan with it. Ryan in the near side corner. Now Powell. Powell down low. Now O'Neal. O'Neal trying to circle back. He gets to the middle. He sends a shot on and another shot and a goal scored by Ryan. That goal should be Ryan from O'Neal. I think O'Neal for Ryan and Powell. It is 3-1 Ashburn with 13:23 remaining. And that'll give us a face-off now back here at center ice after the goal. Sorry about that. I'm trying to be right here when I cleared my throat there, guys. All right, Feliciano. Feliciano wins up. He sends it back, looking up for Rubbish. Feliciano trying to watch that one. He comes out to center. And then we'll get a chase. We're sitting outside, and I thought that was in a little early. But now working their way towards it. Shot taken by T.I. and goes wide of the net and sent out by Ashburn. Now, Feliciano giving chase. He's giving chase behind the net. Still giving chase behind the net. Almost turns it over. Now looking to the other direction, trying to get it out. Is T.I. They whiff on the puck. Held in at the line temporarily by Conchar. Now he gets it lower. Now Wu giving chase. Wu giving chase behind the net, and now there's Feliciano. Feliciano sitting around behind for Wu. Wu into the corner. He sends it back, finds Conchar behind the net. Conchar trying to center it to somebody. He gets it to Feliciano. Now he's got it back in the corner. He's checked from behind. No call coming. Now, looking. Now, sets out, and that goes all the way down. That is facing, and facing is coming up back inside the TI zone. We are down to 12:07 remaining here in the game. Ashburn up 3-1. Now Rutherford in there. He's out there with Leeds and Ratterman. This is his normal line. He's out there. He wins that straight back. Cervatso gets to it. I'm sorry, as Apostolescu gets to it. He saves it. And it comes out of the zone. He couldn't quite Morse tried to get to it, but he's just a step and a half too late getting there. And it is sent right back in, but offside. So face off coming up outside the TI zone. Rutherford in for the face off. He ties that one up. He's taken out and he wins that one, but now coming back away is TI as they push it forward. Now Morse behind the net. Looking. Now Radaman. Radaman with Leeds. Leeds with it. Leeds breaks it. Did not get to it there. Now behind the net. Apostolescu looking to get it up. He finds Radaman. Radaman coming through center. He's on sides of the line. He's got Rutherford with him. He sends it towards the net, but Rutherford couldn't get a stick on it. Now back down low. Now Rutherford behind. He curls out, sends it out for Apostolescu. Shot towards the net that goes wide as it's kicked out front. Now back towards the middle. And now down low. Tried to find Rutherford, but it gets wide. Now sent out. And moving the way through. Now checked up off the play. Now Rutherford, he gets it. He loses it temporarily. Gets it right back, though, and he looks to break out. He sends it up to Radaman. Radaman looking. He finds Leeds. Leeds working his way through. He dumps it in. Now working the way out of the zone. Couldn't quite get it out. Murphy. I couldn't quite keep it in the neutral zone. Excuse me. And that's offside at the line as that is dumped in by TI. They're offsides, and that face-off should be at center because the pass originated from center, but they're going to say it was offsides just at the line and call it face off outside the Ashburn zone. All right, face off. Won by TI. Maxwell sends it across. Now trying to dump it in. It's sent in on net. Saved by DeVos. Not really a save, more just a cover. And face off coming up just to the right of Tommy DeVos. All right, Pasco in for this face-off against Murphy. Murphy wins it, gets it up. He finally sends it up. Ryan dumps it in as he gets it past. Now looking, coming, working his way out to the wide, going wide is Dessenfelter. He goes behind the net. Now down low. Irvine, he sends it through. That's not Ivans, excuse me. He sends it down low. Now Maxwell sends it around behind. He's looking to get it to Melandro. Now cutting his way to the middle. Pasco. Now out. Back checking. Ryan, he gets it out to Donovan. Donovan puts it up. He's checked off the play, but he gets it to Murphy anyway. And Murphy looking to get towards the net. Could not. Puck goes out of play, and we'll get a face-off inside the TI zone. All right, we're down to 9:30 remaining here in the third period. Ashburn up 3-1. That face-off won by Cal. Now back to Revitz. Revitz sends it towards the net. Now Wu with it behind the net. Unbelievable. Now sending it through. Can't get it out. Well, there's a potential break, but he misses everybody. Now Cal working his way in across the line as he had intercepted that at center. And now O'Neill down low to Cal. Cal tries to dump it in, but tried to center it, but no one was there, and it's taken by TI. Now TI sending it in. They're getting it down low. Back. Sterbutzel. Sterbutzel. Now shot towards the net by Missick that goes wide. And now trying to set something up as TI. That is tipped by Sterbutzel as he almost intercepts that pass, but it goes out of play, and that'll give us a face-off here into neutral and at neutral ice. All right. Looks like the Feliciano's out there with Leeds and Concho. That's sent forward. Now working their way through, trying to get up. Can't. Now sent towards the net. Stick aside by DeVos as Morse goes and tries to get it inside of his own zone. Now working his way out. Morse looking up. He finds Leeds. Leeds behind the defense. Comes in. Shot. Goal. That goal scored by Leeds. On the pass from Morse. So that's Leeds from Morse, and it is 4-1 Ashburn. Taken by TI. TI working their way in. Toss. They're inside the blue line. Now, dumping it in. Being watched. Now behind the net. Vasilescu. Shot by Maxwell. That goes wide of the net. Now, checked off his Conchar. Tried to send it out, but intercepted. Shot towards the net by Pasco, but it goes wide. It's on the back of the net, and the ref is just not blowing it. I mean, South was taking it one by Rutherford. He sent it back. Now working to get his way through. Now sent up out to Ryan. Ryan working his way through. Sorry about that, guys. Now down low behind the net. Out to Rutherford. Rutherford turns. He shoots. Can't get it there. Shot by Ryan. That goes wide. Now looking, trying to send another one towards the net and saved by the netminder. He'll hold on. Get a face off here to the left. Rutherford in for this face-off for Ashburn. So he sends that one back to Van Bent. Van Bent sends it towards the net. It goes fine. Now working his way through. Here comes down low. Rutherford chips it up. Goes for Ryan. Oh, and Ryan, I don't know, lost it. What happened there? Now behind the net. Now working his way down low. Here comes Bultima. Bultima sending it up. Looking. Now in the corners. There's puck is away now. And out comes that one's sent out of the zone by Donovan. Wu trying to get to it. Now sent down low. Here comes Bultima. Bultima with it. He gets it around. He gets sent out. And lots of play here in neutral zone. Finally, Donovan comes away with it. He takes a shot towards the net. That's pitched aside by the netminder. Now, Wu tried to get to it, but TI is going to come back out. They're in at the line. Now behind the net, Bultima. Bultima trying to get through, and that was a dangerous play there. That went through, and that is going to be icing, and that is going to come all the way back down to the Ashburn end. We are down to 6-1 here in the third period. Ashburn up 4-1. All right, that face off by Cal. One. Strabutzel with it now. Strabutzel looking to get his way out of the zone. He sends it up to Leeds. Nope, he sends it up to Cal. Dropped for Leeds. Now dropped for Strabutzel. Now a shot towards the net that goes wide. And on the other side, Revich. Revich on the far side sends it down low for Cal. Now it's down low and too deep with Leeds. And that puck is gobbled up by the netminder. He'll hold on and get a face-off inside the TI zone. Cal in for the face-off. That was won by TI, but not able to hold the line. And that's enough. They should go back. 3-1 at the line. Trying to pass across, but saved on the sliding defensive play there by Revich. And back comes it's dumped back in, and TI is looking to regroup inside their own zone. Now work their way out Dixon. Dixon gets in over crowd. Now Brevich, though, he takes it. It's trying to send it out for Ashburn, but it's held out at the line on the other side by TI. Now to the middle. Another shot towards the net. Blocked away. And now here comes Brevich. Setting it up. He finds O'Neill. O'Neill working his way through. And taken off of his stick as TI looks to regroup and reset and get out of the zone. Now, Morse working his way through. Getting down low. Shot towards the net. And it goes through the crease, but not in the net. All right, so O'Neill with it. He's got it down low. He's sending it down low for Feliciano. That shot saved by the netminder. Still working their way out. And kept out of the zone. And it's TI likes to crack in now. Coming line. Pushing it deep. Can't get. And it does get out of the zone. It's sent out by Ryan, now it's it right back in. But on sides of the lines, Robin just sent that in, but it was offside. And we're on the face off just outside the Ashburn zone. 3:58 remaining here in the game. 4-1. Ashburn up. Feliciano in for this face off. Now face off won by TI as they go ahead and move back. Now Meslick. Meslick sends it across. Trying to send it up. It is not down, but like Feliciano. Excuse me, that's Ryan. Now across. Sending it up. That's sent all the way down, but it's on net. So still good. Now a shot towards the net, but bumped down by the netminder, held on, and we'll get a face off to the right of the net. All right, Feliciano still in for this face off here. Face off won by TI. Now sending it up the boards, trying to get somewhere with it, but not able to, and is cleared out. Now working their way through. Pascal. Pascal coming through for TI. He kicks in the middle. Taylor. Milagro. Can't get to it. Held on to by DeVost, and face off coming up inside the Ashburn end. So timeout being taken here by TI with 3:12 remaining. And I was corrected on the TI goal. So on the TI goal, it's actually McCluskey, not Melandro, that had that goal. So the CI team, you know, fairly new. They started in 2016, I believe. Yeah, 16 or 17. Uh, they started the TI, the Tomorrow's Ice program, up at Ice World in Harford County, Maryland. Um, some members of this Ashburn team, one from the place for them. When they were the Hartford Northsiders, not TI. And some of this, so they know some of these other players. So it's good to see these guys get a chance to compete against one another during these showcases. All right, Rutherford's in for the face-off. He ties it up. Ashburn wins the face-off, but then TI takes it back. Now down low, trying to get to it. Can't get out. Van Bettner watching him. Can't get a puck out of the zone though. Now Van Bettner looking in the far side corner, trying to get it up to Ratterman, cannot. TI holding the line. Now a shot towards the net. That's blocked away by. That is blocked away by the close. Once it towards. Oh, there's a save through the feed from sharp angle, and that is a goal for TI with 2:36 remaining. It is 4-2 now. Now Murphy's line back out. Now take off. Working their way through, trying now finally out Pasco sends it up, trying to get to center, but cut down. It's unfortunately kind of set down Colorado for set on the play, and then we're going to face off. Now trying to send it out, trying to get out. That face off is won by PI. They send it around behind the net. Now, Strabutzel sending it up and sends it out of play as he hits the coach on the bench. I believe that was Morse sending that around. Um, Possibly that was Morse trying to take a shot at his dad over there on the bench. All right, so Murphy in for the face-off. All right, that face-off won by Ti. Ti still setting it up, still pulling their goalie. So last goal they scored was goalie was pulled. Now Bustle behind, can't get out there. Shot towards the net and blocked out front. Donovan sends it out. That's chase being given by Leeds as Ti is regrouping and sending it up. And that is icing. And face-off coming up down inside. The next face-off coming up to the right of the net. Goaltender back in for obvious reasons. 142 remaining here in the game. Ashburn up 4-2. Now face-off won by Ti as they look to break out. Cannot. It goes around behind the zone as it's kept in. Now looking again to break out. Near side, they send it up, and he finds number 98. He sends it towards the net. Saved by the Bulls. Now sends it out. And there's icing as it got what was sent all the way down, and I'm not sure what the why they had time to break it out, but instead it was sent all the way down for icing. Minute 20 remaining here. Ashburn up by 2. Now Cal in for this face-off. They're waiting. He's going to face off against Pasco for Ti. Ti wins that. Pasco wins it back to Valker. And now along the sides. Shot towards the net. Blocked out front by Cal. Now another shot. 2 shots. Puck is still loose. It finally gets out to the middle. Can't get it. Shot clean through the defense of Ashburn. And it finally gets out of the zone. Now Valker sending it across. Sends that through for Maxwell. Trying to get through. Now working his way up. Now sent in around Morse. Morse. Feel that shot towards the net. That's blocked out front by the Ti players. So that's helpful. They're blocking those shots. All right, working their way out. Now trying to get it to the middle. Shoot it. O'Neal losing the net, just kept in. Oh, it did not get kept in. I thought maybe it was kept in, but it was offsides. And so with 18.7 seconds left, Ashburn is up 4-2. Feliciano for the faceoff. He wins it. It's dumped in. Trying to send it out of the zone. It does get out of the zone. Leeds tried to get around. And now Feliciano with a shot towards the empty net. And that's icing because he did get on the side of Red before he shot it. He was going to get the empty netter, I guess. 4.7 left. Face off. Leeds is in there against Pasco now. Face off tied up. 1. And that'll do it. And that is the end of this game. So, Ashburn in that period, I'm trying to do math in my head, guys. So in that period, Ashburn had 15 shots on goal for a game total of 34. and 4 goals with 2 goals in that period. For TI, TI has 7 shots on goal during that period, and 1 goal, and one of those went in for a 2 period total of 25 shots on net, or game total of 25 shots on net. So Ashburn wins this one. Great start to this weekend for Ashburn. They'll be back at it this evening with 8:50 at 8:50 this evening when they take on the team, the North Jersey Kings. So stick with us here on Rud Sports Broadcasting. We will be back with you in about 8 hours. We'll be back broadcasting from the skate zone here in New Jersey. Stay safe. Take care of one another. This is Rod Sports Broadcasting signing off for now.